We got into firearms and gangs at 21, and then just escalated as from there.
Sicarius McGrath was a major Liverpool gangster. He once roamed these streets where guns are used to enforce drug empires.
I was mixing in those circles, I was mixing in those situations, so I'm a bit of a hypocrite to stand here now and say, you know, they're absolute scum, which they are, but I was once that same scumbag.
And you put guns on the streets, by your own admission, I think.
Yeah, in massive volumes.
When Olivia was shot, the community was in conflict, outrage balanced against loyalty and fear of being called a grass.
Obviously, people are going to be reluctant, and I think, depending on who commits the murder, if they're established gang members, then people are going to be more reluctant.
Police struggled to get the evidence they needed for Olivia's murder.
Everyone says there's a code, no grassing, no this, no that. If it benefits criminals, they will grass each other up. It's what benefits them. They're not just going to do it for charity.
But for the members of the public who witness a big crime, how difficult is it for them, do you think, to give information?
It's going to be overwhelming, it's going to be scary, and they're not really going to want to get involved, but when it's a child, I think the real bit goes out the window.
But they will worry, won't they, about their own safety afterwards if people find out?
They're going to, but that's for the police. They're going to worry, but that's for the police to reassure them that they're going to protect them and ensure their safety.
Police heard from one key witness early on, but got no direct evidence. No one who could identify the gunman, no forensics, no weapon. A reward of £50,000 wasn't doing the trick. It was boosted with another 100,000 from a mystery donor. The charity topped it up to a record £200,000.
When I heard there was a reluctance for people to come forward and testify, that's what really got my back up. I thought, well, I'm going to do something about this. It was an amount that would make people sit up and take notice. The bottom line is that this was horrific, the murder of a young girl. It doesn't come much worse than that.
16 years ago, a young boy, Rhys Jones, was shot dead only a few miles from here. I reported on it. Sicarius was in prison, but we both heard the loud calls for change.
They always say that whenever there's a young person stabbed or shot, they say enough is enough and they're going to take a stand, but communities never do. It's just all words. A couple of days or a couple of weeks later, they just go back to doing what they was doing and forget about it. It's only the families that are left suffering.
Last August, Olivia's death was one of 3 gun murders in a week. There have been 2 more in the city since. Martin Brunt, Sky News in Liverpool.